Welcome everybody to We Are Bitcoin! Today we're gonna talk about RIFOS, the backbone of the RIF marketplace and the RIF token, which powers the decentralized network for smart contracts on Bitcoin, known as Rootstock, or more commonly, RSK. RIFOS itself stands for Rootstock Infrastructure Open Standard. It aims to build the necessary infrastructure to bridge the gap between decentralized application known as dApps and the developers who wish to build on them, the company that wishes to provide them as services, and the people who will end up ultimately adopting them. Basically, looking at the world now, blockchains have already proven that they work, and there are many more things we can build with them. But it is not so straightforward for companies to integrate themselves with them, nor is it for developers to build services on them. And of course, if you don't have these two, we can't expect users to go ahead and start adopting them. RIFOS seeks to solve this dilemma and be a key player in driving massive adoption. It leverages the power of Rootstock, or RSK, a sidechain of Bitcoin that enables smart contracts. The simple yet brilliant idea is to create a suite of services in a decentralized way to make it easier for all the players involved, users, builders, and service providers, and make developing decentralized tools way easier, cheaper, and accessible for all. At the moment, they have a marketplace and a token called RIF, both of which we will be investigating in future videos. With the infrastructure provided by RIFOS, we will see a ton more of innovation coming to the space. People seeking to build on Bitcoin, the most secure and decentralized network in the entire world. The team itself is spread around the globe, many of them coming from emerging markets like my home country of Argentina. There, it is painfully obvious why decentralized platforms are so essential and necessary when suddenly the entire world wakes up to that fact and sees that the technology is already here. And as we see more and more developers driven to this ecosystem, we can finally start to create a true global economy, a public cyberspace for commerce, builders, and the free transfer of value. The entire world will be able to participate in it and add even more value. I believe we can't begin to comprehend the level of added productivity and wealth that is about to be unlocked. We are still very early and there's a lot to be done. RIFOS is developing the basic building blocks for this future to emerge. On my part, I will be investigating and bringing back to you all their latest updates as soon as they are made public. We already have a handful of platforms using this technology, and their usefulness is abundantly clear. From money on chains, Bitcoin-backed stablecoin, to Sovereign's new Zero protocol, we are at the beginning of the revolution, one that is built on the greatest asset the world has ever seen, Bitcoin. It promises a fairer and better future for all of us. And personally, I couldn't be happier of playing my little role as a communicator and an educator, helping everyone out there to start to pay attention to what is happening here, as it is my belief that early adopters will stand to benefit the most. Alright, this has been We Are Bitcoin. I will remind you about our new value for value model. Leave a comment with either something you've learned, something you liked from the video, or something I should do better in the future. Then add a Bitcoin address that can accept payments through the Lightning Network. If you don't have one, I recommend Albi, which you can get for free and in seconds in getalbi.com. Links in the description below. Leave your Lightning address in your comments and I'll send some sats your way. As the channel grows, so will the payments. So hopefully, all of us together can build the We Are Bitcoin community to learn, share, and benefit with each other. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you all in the next one.